Hi guys, what is going on? Today I am bringing you an at-home booty workout that you can do with no equipment, no gym, no problem. If you are at the gym too, you can also try that with some dumbbells or some weights on it. If you have a resistance band, this is good too. But I'm going to show it here without any resistance band and going to tell you how to have that internal cue so that you will still feel the activation on your gluteus medius and your gluteus minimus, which are your side glutes, even though you do not have a resistance band. I would say if you are a beginner, you can try this completely almost every day, or at least like every 2 days, and then rest in between if you feel some soreness. But I think it should be okay if you are a beginner. Just intensify with some of variables that I'm gonna be talking about in this video. And you can try this for like 2 weeks and you will definitely see immediate results. Now, we'll get started. In this video, I am arranging the exercises based on their difficulty, starting off with the easy ones like the donkey kickbacks, warm-up movements, first like this, and then moving on to the harder ones later. So in a workout session, I would spend 5 minutes warming up with those easy movements at the start and then use the hard ones that I will be going through toward the end of this video. So in this donkey kickback movement, you want to squeeze your glutes, especially when it is on top, in a concentrated manner. Make sure you are not rushing through this movement. The second easy movement that you can do at home, which is also extremely good for your glute muscles, is the side lying hip abduction. You can put a resistance band, but if you don't have a resistance band, you can plant your feet outward and squeeze really hard once it is on top and then come back down.
Never give up, never slow till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving.
Make this movement even harder. What you can do is do pulses on top when your feet is on top up in the air, and this will intensify it a little bit more. And another way is to squeeze and hold it on top. Just make sure that all the glute muscles that you can imagine, they are burning. Another really easy exercise warm-up move is the rainbow kicks right here. And make sure you are going all the way through a large range of motion and you are squeezing all throughout, when it's on top, when it's on the side, all around the world. So your glutes are burning all around the world and are growing all around the world.
Show you all the path. If you want it bad, I'm gonna show you where it's at, yeah, how you can get it back.
And of course, no glute workout can end without a hip thrust. So grab anything heavy that you can also still carry, but not like a TV, of course, but put it on top of your pelvis. This one, I am doing a glute bridge, but if you have a sofa or a chair or anything like that that you can lean, then you can perform this hip thrust movement as well.
Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine, yeah. Everything I do, I'm just being genuine, yeah. I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline, yeah. I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in.
Now we are moving on to the medium intensity one, which are the squat. If you don't have any weight, it is fine. You could do pistol squats, one leg squats, or you could do box squats to intensify the movement. But I'm just showing you here what you can do with just normal squat. Make sure your feet are planting outwards and squeezing out on top, and this will activate your glutes to the highest potential. Another variation of the squat that is so good for both glutes and the quads are duck walks. They have always been my favorite and they make the most changes to my booty, so make sure you are adding that for your workout. Another medium intensity exercise is the stiff leg deadlift. Make sure that you really stretch out close to your hamstrings and then squeeze on top. And your balance will so much be better and it will help you towards your pistol squats too. So all in all, these movements help each other. If you progress in one, it should help with the other one too. Now we are moving on to the slightly higher intensity one, which is the Bulgarian lunges. You can carry books or anything that would be heavy for you if you don't have dumbbells at home. Make sure your front leg is almost as parallel to the floor as possible. This will put the weight, the effort really heavy on the glutes and the hamstrings, and you aren't just easing it through the workout. And another tip for you is to do a slight lean onto the front, but you don't want to lean it too far above your knees. And you want to squeeze your glutes on top as well. Another high intensity one is a side feet elevated squat. This looks pretty weird, I know, but it does a lot of good things to the adductors and the abductor muscles, which are the inner thigh and the outer thighs ones. So it's really good for your glutes and also good for your thighs. Oh my god, guys, I died because yesterday I did a killer leg day, and yeah, my legs, hamstrings, they're all sore. So what I want to say is, if you want to improve your game, get more muscles, start working out and start doing this at home, what I want you to try is a few of those things. So first, you can add your weights, obviously, but if weights are not an option for you, what you can do is increase your tempo of the eccentric phase. For example, slowing down with the sideline hip abduction so that the descent of your leg is slower than normal. And another thing you can do is try to get that mind muscle connection going on, and so your glute muscles fire up more. Isometric phase of the exercises, and try to squeeze as hard as you can for like 4 to 5 seconds. Next one you can do is to decrease your resting periods in between those exercises. And of course, you can also increase your volume by increasing your number of sets and the number of repetitions that you can carry out. So what I want you to do is try this workout for the next 14 days and increase each and all of them. For example, today we would do like 10 reps, but for the next day we would do 12, like that. But you don't want to increase your repetition so much, like 20 reps. That is not so much like challenging at all, like especially the first few reps. It would just be like wasting kind of your time, you know, and it's not mainly like hypertrophy. So what I would do is like increase the eccentric tempo phases and also hold your glutes during the isometric phases, and that will make sure that your glutes are burning to as much as possible during the workout. So try it and let me know how it goes. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Click the like button, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you on my next video.